And I told him, I was like, if you're gonna slap me around, at least autograph my ass first and tie my shoelaces together. Oh, hey, all
Oh,
right,
hi.
hi, how you
Hey.
guys doing there?
We were
Um,
just talking about how you don't want to cough too hard or the balloon might pop out of your ass.
ooh, and that's no way to lose a hard-earned living.
Amen.
I mean,
Amen.
yeah. Well, anyway, hey, that's Alex Rios over there, in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, that's Tony G in Connecticut.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm not in Connecticut. New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Today I'll be from New Hampshire. Anyway, hey, this is on purpose. This is a show called "This Is the Future."
I like how you think. You caught me off guard because I like how you said like this is on purpose. Like we're meaning to do this.
And, yeah, and I like, and away we go. Yeah, the part that Alex missed is the word "unfortunately." This is the
Yeah,
future. Unfortunately, that's the name of the show. You're there.
I know.
You've already started. Hop in.
Happened. I know I missed it, but you just said something funny. I couldn't deny it.
Hop, hop in. I love how these are shaped just like marijuana buds.
Yeah, yeah.
I've tried to smoke them a few times when I was new to brewing.
Really, you have?
Maybe.
Hey, hey, this is the future. Unfortunately.
That was the past. That was the past. I'm not going to
Yeah,
do that anymore. I'm
but
learning.
well, you might. You might. Man. The past is the future now. Fucking far out.
It's like Spaceballs. We passed then. When? Just now.
Just now. When? Just now.
When will then be now? Soon.
Soon.
All right.
All right, man. Well, hey, yeah, we're back with another episode. This is episode 6, right, Tony? It's
Yep.
episode 6.
We're
And,
episode sex if you speak German.
yeah, that is German, right? Yeah, you know German. But yeah, episode 6, and our homework was to listen and review a band called Mr. Bungle, and their record that we were reviewing is California. This one right here.
Yeah. Fucking crazy record, man.
Yeah. It's cool. Usually Tony has the vinyl to show on the show, and I finally got one. I got one that I could.
Finally got one.
Finally got one, man.
All right.
But,
Somebody needs to send you another one.
what in Portland right now it's like 12:30 or some shit, and I'm drinking a beer. Like,
Oh. I just got done door dashing. I'm good.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway, man. So yeah. The record California, Mr. Bungle. If you guys have never listened to that band, you should, and hopefully you did, because we gave you that homework too. What do you think of the record, Tony?
Oh, it's just as crazy as it was when I heard it 10 years ago with your wild ass.
Right.
Back when you had a Ford Taurus and hope in your eyes.
I had that. Oh yeah, I did have.
You have, man, didn't you? Maybe somebody had a Ford Taurus.
No, I did have that.
I thought we jammed out to that shit in somebody's shitty car.
Yeah, and then I got the Escape. I got the Escape after that.
Mm-hmm.
That blue soccer mom wagon. But no, I did have the Taurus, because when I very first got it, I had some friends that went into a parking lot of just a random parking lot with random cars in it, and stole letters off of, like, with a knife, like off of random cars, like pried them off of cars, like they're committing a crime right now. And they stole a C, an L, and an I off of those cars, and then they put it in, and they glued those letters in front of the word Taurus.
Yep.
So I was driving around a 95 clitoris.
Yes, you were. A one-of-a-kind clitoris, I might add.
And I didn't notice it for like 2 weeks, and then they were like, and they started laughing one day, and they're like, "Have you looked at the back of your car?" And I'm like, "No, I don't go back there. It's the back. I'm in the front. I don't go in the back." And they're like, "Yeah, clitoris." And I'm like, "Fucking and it was there for years.
Did you sell the clitoris, or was it a Taurus when you sold it?
No, man, I drove it into the ground.
Ooh.
I drove that clitoris right into the ground.
Oh man, rough on the old clitoris.
I like to party, Tony.
Well, listen, that's actually what came to my mind this time when I thought of Mr. Bungle was your clitoris. I mean, how many albums do you listen to where you think of someone's clitoris? So
Not a lot. And
it's
I'm
a
honored
fucking
that you.
crazy album, Alex.
Yeah, man.
It's you shouldn't. I mean, maybe you shouldn't tell people to listen to it. They don't know what they're getting into. What if they're driving and shit, and then they hear clowns juggling fucking chainsaws, and yeah, it's not safe music to drive to. Just put your helmet on.
Right. Well, if you haven't listened to Mr. Bungle, the most famous person in the band is the lead singer. His name's Mike Patton. He's more famously known from being the second lead singer in a band called Faith No More, and he was in Mr. Bungle before he was in Faith No More. And he was, and he's done a lot of shit. He's produced a lot of albums. He's like sang with like famous like orchestras, like choirs and shit. And he's done a lot of shit. He has like guest starred on different albums. Yeah, he's all over the place, and he's awesome. Yeah. But yeah, Mr. Bungle, I call it acid metal clown music. It's like if a bunch of clowns started a metal band and did acid at the same time.
Right, but you can't think clown like ICP. You've got to think circus clown, not juggalo clown.
Like birthday clown, like it.
Birthday clown.
Think about like it.
Scary clown without being on meth from Detroit.
Yeah, like a scary birthday clown with teeth. It's dripping blood from a little kid he just bit in a scary alleyway.
Are we talking It? So we're talking like It theme music here.
Yeah, it's basically that.
That would kind of fit. Some of it would. You could have slid some of Mr. Bungle into that album. You could have done that.
I'm sure. But and a lot of it is, it's metal, and it's like some of it's like clown pirate music. There's a lot of like Middle Eastern kind of like influence in there. It's really cool.
I dug it, man. It scared the shit out of the people at the grocery store when I drove by, but that only made me do another lap.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandma! Zang, zang, zang.
What is your favorite track from the record?
I honestly like the last one just because of the way it catches me up. It's honestly the end of that song makes me wish there was more to the album.
Right, I see.
It leaves me wanting more because it's really some of the crunchier shit in the album.
Yeah, it's fucking, and it's really fucking bizarre, and well, the whole thing's bizarre. But this, you're right. This song definitely kicks. It makes you want more. You kind of wish it was the first song or something,
Yeah, I do. I wish there was like something behind it. And then there isn't another Mr. Bungle record, is there?
No, there's two more before this one, but no, there's not.
What a fucking cock tease.
I know. They were supposed to go on tour, I think. I think they were supposed to have a tour before, and then the world shut down. But
that'd have been cool.
I think they did do a couple dates. Before everything went on fire. The name of that song you were talking about is called Goodbye Sober Day.
Ha ha ha.
And then I like that one a lot, but since you picked that one, I'll say Pink Cigarette is another good. It's another good heater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that, because some of the stuff, how would you explain the stuff that isn't heavy in the middle? Because there's other tracks that bridge those together, but it's not
like a spaceship landing in a spaceship filled with birthday clowns landing in a little kid's party, and they all get off, and all the kids are like, "Yay, the clowns are here!" and then at the end of the song, the clowns eat the kids.
I mean,
And then they take off and they go to another birthday party, and then they eat those kids, and then you're at the last song when all the clowns are having a dead kid party, you know.
Dead Kid Party. That's a good name for the show.
Right? I know.
That'll turn some heads.
Dead kid party.
Oh no. Yeah, man, that's what's crazy about it is like you get into it, it's crazy, and then you can kind of space out a little bit, and then it gets crazy again and spaces out, and then at the end you want more.
Right.
It's a great record. It's a kind of a concept record. Wouldn't really pull something out of it. You can listen to the whole thing front to back over and over again.
Right.
It's easy. To me, that's a good record.
Absolutely.
That's why you buy a record where the whole thing's good, where they intended it to be. Those are the ones worth buying. And that's just the shit they put out to keep that coke addiction or whatever they're up to.
And yeah, like I was saying, Mike Patton has a bunch of other groups that he plays with, a bunch of other bands, projects, and another one that we really like is Phantomus.
Yes.
And he's in that, but it's less singing and more like sound effects he does. He has different microphones that like make different noises for him, you know?
Yeah.
And he has a whole setup of synths and stuff, and it's more like it's kind of like if like a cartoon character was a singer of a band, you know, and that project. And
well, I liked the footage. We saw the movie or whatever, the show that they did. And of course I liked the shit that he put onto the Melvins songs.
Yeah, the way he did that.
It was a really good idea to put those two guys, those two groups together. Who the hell thought of that?
Right.
I mean, really, how many bands? I don't know a ton of bands that are that crazy that get together like that. So right. I give Mike Patton a lot of credit for that, but some of the other shit is just like him like putting a microphone in his mouth and like and it's like what the fuck, man.